Hey everybody, Mr. Dolan here, aka Mr. Wes. This video goes out to all my students from last year, especially those of you who were in Mr. Williford's class, room 28, um, and basically everybody at Normandy, every student there, and every student that is going to graduate from the 5th grade on to go to middle school. Uh, I just want to let you all know that I think about you guys a lot. I still have the book you gave me, and I really hope that everybody is enjoying elementary school and learning a lot of good things. And I hope you've learned a lot this year. Um, as for me, I've been learning a lot too. Um, I am in Ecuador, in Guayaquil, Ecuador, in South America. I'm teaching English to adults. Some of them are 40, 50 years old, and they still want to learn. They still want to learn English. So that shows you never stop learning. I'm learning Spanish, and I'm also learning how to be a better teacher, you know? So whatever it is that you're interested in, just learn about it. Anything. Doesn't have to be math or English. If you like something, just learn as much as you can about it. Knowledge is power. You want to be powerful? You have to have knowledge. But anyway, enough of all that. Um, so basically, I'm making this video because uh, I want to say thank you to all of my students from last year. I'm going to read a poem. This poem is one that I wrote last year while I was in Los Angeles, and basically it's about how I came to Los Angeles and everything that I learned, and most of all, it's about you all. The city is called Mis Angeles, not Los Angeles, not the angels. It's called My Angels because you guys know that I always thought of you all like my little brothers and sisters, and I was always learning from you, and you always helped me. So in that way, I felt like you guys were my angels on this adventure that I went on in Los Angeles. So anyway, here's the poem. I hope you enjoy it. Late June, no clue what I'm getting myself into, thinking about how to save the world and where to start. And as for my heart, it didn't say LA. The interviewer asks, do you prefer to serve in a certain place? And I say, just some place that's warm. So, LA chose Wesley, and the rest of his story is history. Or is it? Fast forward a moment in a tale ongoing. I get to the school, nearly 1,000 kids, and then hear about my focus list. It's got me wondering what my focus is. So my third eye widened, I increased my mental aperture to try to capture the light from every one and all, despite my exposure time being so small. And as I'm writing, I'm thinking, so if there are 1,000 words in a picture, every word is worth a pixel. This poem is like a mixture of the audible and the visible. So see my whimsical words and listen for the lustrous light. Despite illustrious degrees in philosophy and international relations, aka applied homelessness and applied homelessness abroad, I was lost in my own nation. And my guides were 10-year-olds with majors in copious kindness, advanced aggravation, bashful big-heartedness, pronounced procrastination, not to mention hot cheatonometry and tachiology. Found out some stereotypes are true, but most still aren't. South LA, inner city kids, lost causes. Abraham, Arthur, Anthony, Matthew, Michael, Avery, Tamani, Maurice, Damari, Yadira, and Haley. Trayvon, Derek, Mariah, Trayvon, Jalen, Jaden, Galen, Noir, Tyree, Karina, Kiana, Daisy, Michael, Matthew, Mariana, Alyssa, Emmanuel, and Laini are the only words that will ever describe them. Not room 28, nor anywhere on the spectrum from advanced to far below basic. Let's face it, it's disgraceful the way the irreplaceable calligraphical faces of these kids get erased and wasted. And I only say kids because I think I've lived. I forget 10 years differences with universal eyes, a blink of an eyelid. After this year in LA, I realized the difference between a weed and a flower is how much you are willing to help it grow. Like the difference between the shade and the shadows is where you are willing to go. All I can think of, alone with my pen and pad at my home as the pale moon pours down through my caged window, is how much of all of this I will miss. But I know there will be those of whom I will reminisce in bliss. I came and I went, but I will forever remember the city of Mis Angeles. Thanks, guys. If you ever need anything, you can always contact me. My email is wesleydolan@gmail.com. Really, if you ever need anything, if there's any way I can help you, I'm always here. Much love and congrats on being a middle schooler.